Hi guys, welcome back. Well, that was dramatic. I felt it was deserved looking at this. I was given a brief of cleaning this 2003 Peugeot 206 interior and it was grim. I don't think it had ever been cleaned in its life. And yeah, so what are we going to need? The Titan with the wet vac attachment. We're going to need some dedicated interior cleaner, neat and diluted, an all-purpose APC, some hot water in a foaming trigger, the foam sleeve or the HEPA filter for wet and dry pickup, lots of microfiber towels and a variety of brushes. So firstly I'll talk you through the process very quickly and then we'll look at that grim seat afterwards. So this seat wasn't too bad, so it was literally the interior cleaner sprayed through a foaming trigger, worked in with a brush and extracted out. The APC, the citrus wash, that would have been used on the other seat, so we'll go through that in a minute. That's for the more greasy areas, so there was grease on these seats. And the hot water would be just to help with the extraction if there was so many chemicals in the seat. So as you can see, we repeat the process of spray, brush and extract on every single panel of that seat. And now we'll move on to the other one. So it doesn't look too great. There's grease, dirt, grime, the whole lot. So on this seat we start with APC. This is exterior APC, citrus wash, and we just spritz that all over to get rid of that grease. It is a very effective grease cutter. Work it in with the brush. We want to then take out as much of that moisture and dirt with the microfiber as possible, just rubbing that quite firmly on the seat. Before then hitting it with the all-purpose foaming cleaner and scrubbing that in as well. Now usually on an interior clean I wouldn't use this much product, but I thought with the amount of dirt, saturation was the best way to go. Working that foam in and then extracting it with the extractor. The more products I could get in there, the more dirt I could lift. Wipe up the surface excess with your microfiber before hitting it with the wet vac. So now we move on to the most troublesome area of that driver's seat. It's the base. This was covered in what I can only describe as really heavy grease, maybe food grease, maybe something like margarine. That had then attracted dirt over the years. This thing was easily 10-15 years worth of dirt. Probably never been cleaned. So here we're using an external APC citrus degreaser to remove most of that grease from what I only believe was food, to give that the best chance of soaking in and cutting through all that grease. Next, I used non-diluted all-purpose interior cleaner straight onto the brush and then straight onto the seat. This just gives it less chance of soaking in, but it does allow you to get the foam, scrubbing it in good and proper just to make sure you're lifting all that dirt out. before dabbing again with another clean microfiber. So the masking tape on the seat, that is literally just for illustration for a 50-50. I've got that footage coming up in a minute just to show you how clean and how dirty this seat actually was. So this is the first time in this video I've shown this. This is a metal bottle using hot tap water. It is quite warm. And then this just helps with the extraction, so this seat is being fully saturated. I wouldn't recommend you do this on a seat that isn't this dirty, but it really does help to lift out all of that dirt. And we're going to do extra passes with the wet vac just to make sure we get out the majority of that liquid. And once all that's done, we remove the masking tape, and this is what we're left with. Pretty damn grim. But the seat has come up well. So just a case of removing that masking tape and repeating the whole process again on the other half of that seat. I would overlap the masking mark in the middle, so we're probably going to do just a little over half of the base this time, just to make sure there's no tide mark in that seat. So here are the results. So this is the grimness that we started with. It is pretty damn awful, probably the worst seat I've ever seen. And this is what we've done to it. So it's not like new by any means. The seat is still worn, it's a little shiny in places, but that is a million times better. And now for a little trick. This is the dirty water that's come out of my filter from the Titan. So the Titan filter has been washed here. And this is what's come out of the wet vac. As I said, this is probably the worst car seat I've ever had to clean, and you can see the amount of dirt and grime that was in there. So guys, end of the video. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this entertaining. I certainly didn't. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.